and we'll meet seated. Take your left leg forward, bend your right knee in. So it's subtle, but in Janu Sirsasana, there is a revolution, there is a twist. So let's do it upright first and see where we land. A lot of people teach this pose with the right knee going out. So you're almost more like a variation of Upavisa Konasana or straddle. Um, if you're really, really flexible and you don't have any lower back stuff, cool. But this can be one of those poses that's a culprit on your SI joint. It's just a little wide to add in a twist, a cross and a twist. That's a lot of times where people get into a little bit of funkiness through the lower back. I was going to say mishigas. All right, so let's start more closed and simple, simple. Right hand outside of left foot, left hand behind. I'm on my fingertips because if I put my palm down, I'm just too far back. Roll your left shoulder back. Pull the shoulder blades a little bit together, so retract them and look over your left shoulder. So those of you who have back issues or hamstring issues, one way to minimize it is to just simply stay upright. Another way to minimize it would be to bend your left knee. Now, we've done a lot of hamstring openings, so my point is you don't need to necessarily get it here. And then you keep that twisting idea as you reach for the outside of your foot. I'm lightly using my hand, my right hand, to pull myself across. Of course, the leg could be straight. So I always think right side of the chest towards the knee, right side of my face towards the outside. So I'm really emphasizing that subtle twist as I cross the body. Now, if your left hand is behind you and that feels nice, keep it there. Otherwise, just bring your left hand forward, palm down, and let the left side of your body relax. Find that perfect spot where you're using your right hand to encourage the lengthening forward, but not so much that your right shoulder or your right side of your neck is becoming tense with effort. Inhale, rise up. Now, the other benefit of finding the little pieces along the way, reach your right leg forward, take your left leg in, is that essentially I'm keeping you in the pose now for a couple minutes, but not in one version of the pose. So your body gets the benefit of really just being here for a bit of time, and your mind gets the benefit of not having to be here for a whole long time. So start easy, left hand to outside of your knee, right hand behind your head, lengthen your spine and turn your chest open. And this may be the perfect stopping point for you. So you don't need to keep coming with me. Remember, you can make it a little easier to go deeper for spinal work by taking the hamstring out of it, bending your leg. So asking yourself, what do I need more, the twist or the hamstring work? If you've done the whole practice, you've done a lot of hamstring opening already. If you're super flexible, it won't matter what choice you make. And then begin to explore, if you are coming forward, using your left hand to the outside of your foot today, encouraging the length of your spine and the twist of your spine as you aim the left rib cage in the direction of your right knee and the left side of your face in the direction of your outer calf. Right hand can stay back as long as it feels soft, or forward, let your palm relax. So letting the whole right side body really rest in the pose. And then finding that sweet spot where you're using your left hand to encourage the length, but you're also softening and letting go. So I'm kind of teaching this in between yin and yang. I'm kind of doing hatha mixed with a little bit of a yin idea, but not all the way in either direction. So often